Kamau One Piece.
Good.
The Frankie. When he was drinking that tea. We say that all the time.
It's like the commitment. Wasn't that like number one of like, or very, very high streams this year?
No, it was like the number one most watched show. Like
that is crazy.
Year.
It makes sense though, because shows like that be worldwide.
It's the greatest. Yeah, they definitely debunked that.
Huh?
They definitely debunked that. It was like number one on that site.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, a win's a win.
Exactly.
A win's a win.
Shout out One Piece, man.
I don't got a show on that's number one on nothing, so that's somebody watching.
Not yet.
Not yet. You're right.
It's awesome.
But
Watch
this particular podcast just so happens to be number one in my heart, and I hope it is in yours as well. Welcome back to the Wholesome House podcast. Woo! You already know who it is. It's Benjamin Lane, the soundbite surfer. I just want to share. I had to go into work today, so I need this. Who else we got in the house today?
Hey, yo. You got March in the building. I'm feeling good. I am very excited to hear what sort of nonsense we'll get into today. So, let's get to it.
Yeah, we got Mr. Waterboy in the building, man. Happy to be here with you guys, man. Missing that boy ZL, but we got a very special guest in the building to the left of me.
What up? What's the deal? Kamau, Srch Engn, Srch Poppy, Fubu Trapeline, all that good stuff. Spiffy St. Clair, and I'm just popping through, just vibing.
I love to hear that, bro.
Spiffy. That's hard.
I can go with my topic, man, and I guess I can start by saying or asking, how much do you guys trust like the silverware that be at restaurants?
Not very much, bro. I'll be real. Especially after like one bad time, you're like, ugh, what is this on my fork? Ever since then, you'll be like,
You gotta be
I gotta make sure this clean, bro.
What you gonna do about it regardless? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Can I get another one?
I mean, he's just talking about trusting it. I guess, sure, I get that it's probably not sanitized properly. That's fine. But what else am I going to do? I'm not about to carry my own, So, like, at some point, you just got to be like, hey, I trust my immune system. I made it this far. So, I definitely get the argument that it's not the cleanest. But
and it's kind of two answers for that. Because, like, on one hand, even the fancy restaurants are beneath health code. So remember there was that list that came out earlier this year, like bro. Prime and Proper and all the fancy places were like beneath health code. So it's like you can't trust anyone.
I need to see this list.
But also if you're at an Ethiopian restaurant where you eat everything with your hands, I would probably trust the silverware.
Because they're not really using it.
They're not using it,
So I say that just to preface my question, man, because, obviously if you really think about it and you think about, the super power wash cycle they be trying to go through for like the silverware and stuff like that stuff's not getting super clean, bro. And who knows how long they've even had that like silverware before they replace it or get something else. But like, what's something that becomes like really gross when you think about it too much?
Gross in terms of simply cleanliness or just like icks, like ew?
Yeah, like I'm thinking like
the general ew.
Yeah.
I'm have to go with having a child. Like that whole process is very ill to me. Like
the conception or the birth part of that.
Depends on who you're asking. You know what I'm saying? Some
That's
people,
fair.
It depends on who you're asking. If you like it like that, but really, first I would say, and hey, look. Thank you, Mom. I love you. I appreciate all of the sacrifices, so on and so forth. She don't even listen to this, but I just want to get that out, But that process, like giving birth, that's crazy. Like to the future mother of my children, thank you. I will try my best to stay in the room, but I might take my glasses off. You know, like some things need, the, like the little sensor blur of TV. I wouldn't mind
or when
that
they put
happen
the little
like in real
the
life.
little smiley face.
Yeah, there's some things I think is kind of like, ew, like that happens. And like again, like, I'm sorry, I appreciate the sacrifice, and this is me just being a guy and not having to deal with that, and so be it. Hey, I take that up with God, but I think that is a crazy process. And then of course after that, you have to literally like clean a child, you have to do everything, like, and they just be making messes for no reason. So that whole concept is just like, so that's what I got right now.
I don't know how I'd answer this.
I'll be honest with you. I think about my keyboard that I use for work often.
Come on now.
I clean it though. But I still feel like, dang, the last thing I touched is parts of that.
What's that cleaning process like? Like, what do you?
Good Lysol.
Okay.
Yeah, we're abrasive.
Do you use like the little it's like a blow, it like blows air? It's like a little stylus.
I don't have that.
Thing. Okay,
but I can take them out if I need to.
Yeah,
really,
get in there,
go crazy. But we just kind of hit it with the Lysol. You feel me? We sprayed a bit. I don't have it be too wet because it's gonna jack it up. But even then, after all that, you have to use it again.
Right?
Every time. It's like my hands
it's
can
gonna happen again
unless I'm gonna wear gloves or something. But that's weird. I feel like I'm just gonna use it. But that's something
with them
I
gloves.
think about. Yeah.
Especially if you like sneeze on the keyboard or something. Like,
oh my god,
bro, think about the millions of particles that just got.
Oh my god.
Also, it's so hard to clean up like sneeze. Like, snot.
It's like a
That's one of the
shotgun
worst
burst,
things to have
bro.
to clean up.
Man.
Sneeze is like shrapnel flying everywhere.
Why is there so much of this?
Oh my gosh.
What if our noses had rifling? I feel like that would help a lot. Like if it was just every
Yeah,
time you
just like,
sneeze, just one little right,
That'd be so
like a
convenient.
dart.
That would look insane.
That would. I'd be shook you see some bro.
And some
Pull
people
a
be
gun out
having
their
very
nose.
violent sneezes too. The whole like,
No, yeah.
first of all, unnecessary.
The recoil on that, insane.
Like, giving a neck whiplash.
Oh my god.
Did you?
I think of drains like your garbage disposal or like the toilet drain.
yes.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, you can clean the toilet, but the whole toilet is never clean.
Yeah.
Right.
You can like unclog it,
Yeah.
but like in terms of actually cleaning, yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good point.
there's something down there, and I think that the thought
Something
of that,
unspeakable.
or just the thought of like it could splash back up, or just something like that. Like it's never truly clean. Like you.
Oh man, that makes me think of a couple of things. The first thing is I just love when people acknowledge when you're going to the bathroom and you get splashed.
Yeah.
And you just first of all, it's so cold, and you're just like, ew.
It was like
But then I also thought about I've been seeing this guy go back and forth on TikTok because apparently there's a bunch. I forgot. I don't think I even found how it began, but there were people like arguing about the cleanliness of toilet water, and they're all like, "Oh, it's the same water," blah blah blah. But it's like, yes, it's the same water, but like, it hasn't been marinated in the toilet. Like I'm not. I can't still go and drink out the toilet because like that's
it came up that drain.
It's residual.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
came up
literally,
that drain. It's just been sitting there for however long.
Waiting.
Exactly. Just it's
Plotting.
like a petri dish.
Because
Like,
would you drink a glass of water that you sat out in the morning? Would you drink it at night? It's the same thing.
I mean, it's not quite the same.
Okay, maybe it's not the same thing.
I get that is
Yeah,
no,
you have
because it's for sure like
remnants of
dust
past
particles
food.
and
Yes,
dust mites.
yeah.
Waiting for their revenge.
Ew.
Splashback. They said, yes, it's time.
Ew.
I'm infecting you today.
They just geeking, bro.
I'm trying to think of like other forms of gross.
I think of I saw that
Phones are gross.
video of the
Oh, yeah.
like the petri dish, and it showed like washing your hands,
Or the drying,
and it showed
different
like
drying processes.
and it showed like the air dryer and how it was still.
Oh yeah.
I was definitely at.
Oh yeah.
I was at Planet Fitness yesterday, and I just air dried my hands. I was like, yeah,
like,
bro.
They got you too.
I was like, I can't do it, bro.
There's too much stuff up under there.
Because I'm like, how are they cleaning that, bro?
No, they're not.
Man, now you walking around with boo-boo hands.
What would you guys do if you were just like immune to all like germs, bacteria? Like, do you think you would capitalize on that?
No.
Okay.
No, the government would come get you if you were.
That's actually a great point.
Nah,
yeah.
Ben's saying,
I'm for
would
sure.
you be out here licking door handles?
That's what I'm saying. Neener. You can't do this.
Like they
Listen.
would have been got you in 2020. It would have been bad.
Oh yeah,
That is a
absolutely. It
great
would cut me up.
intimidating tactic, though. I feel
What?
like if you knew you had this immunity,
Yeah.
and you're in a hostile situation, you have to scare off somebody. You just do something crazy like,
Just lick the ground.
Lick the ground, bro.
they don't know what you're gonna do next.
Nah,
That's true.
That's a man that doesn't care about his life. So what can I do?
Like, hey, I'm cool. Hey, I'm
Right.
straight.
Whatever we was beefing about.
He has nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly,
I lost this
bro.
one. This one's you.
Would you take that superpower if you could just like? This is not even a superpower. This is
They just hand them out. I was like,
no. I was gonna say the drastic opposite. Like, imagine if your power was literally just like throwing germs. Like, if you could just like muster up any virus or germ and just be like,
come on. Yeah.
you see, yes,
Imagine you trying to get to the front of the line. You like my boy from Charlie Brown. You just walking to the front, germs and shit.
Oh, just
Oh, Pigpen, yes, bro.
Say, I'll
Just
be,
dust
I'll be
floating
coming
around.
through.
That's good.
Wasn't there
Oh, man.
somebody in Kids Next Door? Wasn't it the comic?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
vicious.
Just get people
always
sick,
stuffed
bro.
up. That was really clever of them, just because it was like surrounding children. That's like something that was truly scary. You don't encounter too many like, oh, I'm gonna shoot you in the face as a kid, but you definitely encounter going to school and not trying to get sick for real. So
Literally.
did y'all actually? I feel like there was one time in my entire how were your parents in terms of allowing you to stay home when you were sick?
My mom was not going for it, bro.
Okay,
for it at
I was
all.
like,
Really?
It's like a black thing. Oh,
Nah,
We got an
We
anomaly.
was sick
Man.
at school.
oh yeah.
I was definitely sick as
There was like
school,
one
yeah.
time where I got to stay home.
It was
I
very
was
sick
probably
at
like
home.
my eyeball was probably about to fall out.
Like
I
I
was
had
sick.
to be very sick, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like my lung was about to come up. Like, I had to swallow it back down.
I would never like ask. I would normally
Oh,
have
you
to
would
be
just
like
tough it
actually
out.
sick,
Okay.
and then they'll be like, yeah, bro,
Oh, okay, got you.
park it. But also with my folks being in education,
Mm-hmm.
they'd probably be like, nah, you can go ahead, you can stay.
Wow.
So
Yeah. No,
That's my mom is
definitely.
CPA for sure. She's like, hey, if I'm coming to work, hey, you could just get in the car with me.
that's not nope.
Dang.
Be sick about it, bro.
That's
Nah,
rough.
she was definitely like, I wasn't getting too many days off.
Yeah, I can count on one hand for sure. Yeah,
I was mad when I got pink eye in the summer. I was like, I can't even use this.
That was the worst.
like in the crib, just like that.
Then you gotta get these freaking eye drops.
Yeah, it's just constantly just juicing my eyes up.
Bro.
That's how snow days be feeling now that we're older, bro, for sure. Be like, what's
I
the
mean,
point?
snow day ain't even real
Yeah,
anymore.
no,
I'm
it's
still
like-
going to work. Especially now, after COVID, half of us can work from home at any point, or already do. So it's like,
Yeah, that was part of it too. I was like, yeah, it's over
You
with.
get that email. Can you hop on the car real quick?
No.
I can't hop on nothing real quick.
Yeah, please.
yeah. What else we got though? I know we always try to give our guests a chance to open up a topic.
Oh, a topic.
Yeah.
I have two questions, but they're small. Micro questions, if you will. What is the difference between you fail and you had a fall?
Oh, all right. Okay. I feel like if you had a fall, this is gonna sound rough. I feel like if you had a fall, it falls into the bigger category of you rattled your brain. I mean, in layman's terms, you fucked your shit up.
There's some damage.
Yeah, you probably fell down some stairs. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
That's a
you
tumble.
had a fall.
Yeah.
But I also feel that this is the part that I feel like is maybe not be okay to say. I feel like if you're a bit older and it's like you fell and it took you a second to get back up, or like you really were hurt, you had a fall.
Yeah.
You didn't just fail. Nah, you.
'Cause that's how they would talk about it. Like, yeah, he had a fall.
You feel me? Exactly. And it's
Try-
that
trying
exact
to
tone of
try-
voice. Yes.
trying to lighten it up, bro.
Yeah.
Trying
The
to
inflection.
come on, bro. Like it's just he had a fall. Like
There was
bruh.
some damage.
Yeah, I think
Dang.
it's that how to fall into like it creates like a almost like a condition. Like we know that there's going to be some lasting effects.
Some
Like this was like an event.
We
This
have
wasn't
permanent
just like
damage.
oops or whatever and moved on. This is like this happened or like the way that this individual is right now is due to this fall. Like,
So, but they not this. They not this. They not.
Because it's true. It's
Yeah.
like, they had a fall.
whether it's something physically is not the same anymore, like the hips not working the right way, the
Listen,
knees.
So, but
Even
Jimmy ain't been the same since he had that fall.
or they
Even
can't
like
read
mentally,
no more.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like
You ever slip on ice and the next thing you know you just
that's a trauma.
inches
you just scared all the time.
all the time, bro. Winter's the worst. Oh,
my
man.
God.
You freaking out at restaurants.
You had a
I
fall.
said no ice.
Right.
Away.
You get a clink.
You'll have to excuse him. He had a fall.
You just start
Exactly.
you just start hyperventilating. I'm like, get him a paper bag or something.
So insensitive.
Yeah, if you have a fall at work, you can't go back to work. But if you fell at work, it's like, what you doing? Get up.
Yeah.
Like,
Dang.
you know?
No, that's
So-
true.
I'm trying to think of other contexts where you would
You
take
had a fall. You
though.
probably on workers' comp or disability.
Oh my god. Man, I
Let's
feel
be
like
real.
it's funny. That's one of the things that I think about in terms of just like aging. It's like I can't fall as much. Like I used to fall all the time, and I used to not care about like risking a fall. But nowadays, I'd be like,
That could be your last
You'd
fall.
be like-
for real.
you never know. Like, you know how they be talking about one day, one day we all came inside from playing with our friends and just never went out again. I feel like one day I'm gonna have a fall and that's gonna be the last one. You know, so
Yeah, that's real.
yeah, you gotta be real intentional about when you're gonna risk that fall these days.
Gosh.
Because it could be a fall or it could be a had a fall.
Yeah, the fall feels like kind of short, or even as far as like what they talking about. Like if somebody fell, it's like like we might be talking about, but like had a fall, I feel like this might come up in future conversation.
Yeah.
Like, remember you bust your ass
Do you know
one day?
the moment whether you had a fall or if you've just
Oh
fallen?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think you can get back up a lot quicker when you
Yeah.
just fell, but like that had a fall, you
gotta-
you can't move for a minute just
Say,
because
don't worry. I just
concerned.
failed this time.
Exactly. You just like, hey, if I get up too quickly, if I use these muscles and bones too fast,
Oh my god,
it might be a little jumbled up still. Honestly, when you first asked the question, I thought you asked fail, like FAIL.
Oh.
And I was like, this is deep. Like,
They fail.
Oh,
like
yeah,
are you
I
actual
failed.
like when do you know if you completely like failed or you just had like an obstacle
no, it
or
was way,
something?
It was way simpler.
Have a nice trip.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Hey, man.
See you next fall.
Oh, man, shout out all the bullies out there, man. Y'all built a lot of character in me. Yeah, I wouldn't be the same without y'all. End up doing better.
I guess my second micro question. If you were like a political prisoner or a war prisoner, and
This is micro. That's a very large scenario.
all right,
Go ahead,
so
go
maybe
ahead.
it's not a
Feeling
micro question.
macro.
then.
A macro
That's what I'm
question.
saying.
Macro
Show.
question, if you will. And you had to watch either Kenya Barris's full catalog or Tyler Perry's full catalog. Which one would you watch?
Yeah, who's this first person?
So Kenya Barris is the ish shows, blackish,
Oh,
grownish, mixedish, black AF.
You said
Black
full
Ant.
catalog?
Yeah, the full
full
entire
thing,
catalog
bruh.
or Tyler Perry's catalog.
Damn.
The whole thing.
That's a
Yeah, the whole
to
thing.
So that
watch,
includes
bro.
like the
TV,
new TV
movies,
series.
the plays,
And
the
we're
whole.
a political prisoner, bro.
Yeah,
I think
you're a political prisoner of the state, so they have to. break
Damn.
you
I might get
somehow.
some laughs off that House of Pain.
They got us, bro.
I might.
House of Pain was funny for like 4 seasons, then it got.
And no,
ruined.
for a minute. Even like that Meet the Browns, like I was cool off like the first season or two,
Yeah, it was
but
a good
then
time.
like,
Good time.
but that Kenya Barris, bro, like that mixed dish, that's gonna be the one.
I
bro.
never seen Mixed Dish.
That
I
one's
watched the
good.
other issues.
Yeah, they had the one racist grandpa. He was the best part of the show.
He was
honestly.
pretty funny,
Yeah.
bro. Undoubtedly.
I'm personally leaning more towards the ish shows.
I feel like it's less, bro. Isn't there? I feel like
Yes.
there's
It's less
for the-
content.
You gotta be.
I'm not even thinking in terms of that. I just think like I would come out a lot more positive. You know, like I think there's just too much like trauma dumping and a lot of Tyler Perry's stuff. Like it's
True.
Yo, hey, dark
it's such an intentional like roller coaster.
Oh, so you don't depend.
You know, like
Oh man,
you can't like I think
Hey, that's what I thought when you was talking about the for color girls.
with Tyler Perry, I think a lot of the good moments of Tyler Perry are like reliant on the negative, like the comparison of like, oh, okay, at least we overcame this, or okay, we can see light in this, which is fair because that is largely a part of the Black experience.
but
But
damn,
like,
every movie, bro.
exactly,
Golly,
in like
bro.
the Ish movies or the Ish shows and stuff, it's just like, oh, I'm in college and I don't want to talk to so and so. You know, it's just like a lot more lighter. And so I feel like the aftermath, when I'm walking away and I'm released from this prison, I'd be less damaged in the long run. So
Nah, there are like two specific ones I could not watch as a political prisoner. Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
That's one of the better ones.
It's
That's
gonna
the
break
grit
me
ball,
down,
right?
man. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'll tell y'all what y'all want. The other one is the one he got on Netflix. Is it a true story? Oh, Fall from Grace.
Fall from Grace. Yeah,
It's ashtray.
Was
Oh,
so
wow.
crazy.
that was the one he shot in 48 hours.
That one was bananas. I'll be like, all right, what? What do you want? What do you want? I'll give it to you. And they just rerun it. Watch it again. I'm like, I can't do this. So yeah,
goodness.
but we definitely going with the Ish.
You gotta watch the plays too. All his
Yeah,
plays.
the plays.
Ah.
I mean, some of the
Heck
plays was
no.
kind of slapping when he was like 8.
Oh
He was
yeah,
a kid.
Yeah.
they're a lot funny.
They be
too.
singing, bro.
They do.
I just envision it as a solitary style room where it's a dark room and there's just a single screen.
Nah.
Oof. And it's a tiny screen.
I was
It's a
gonna say,
tiny
you gotta,
screen.
you gotta,
Real
you
small.
gotta
Gotta be a
squint a
small
little bit,
screen.
like not too much, but
And
you,
yeah, like I'm curious as to what your state of mind would be leaving after the Tyler Perry.
Not right.
Like, what would be the first thing you would say? Like, if you saw some friends or you went to like, the Coney or
the
whatever.
scary part about it is I feel like I would view our people a little bit differently. Like
Yeah.
that's one of the things I would not want. Like that's one of the things I'd be the most afraid of is having like this skewed understanding of like Black people, just because it is such a specific portrayal in pretty much every, it's just very simple archetypes that fair, like we need some of that for the sake of generalization and just understanding what the story is and plot and so on and so forth. But like he leans so heavily into that, and every character that he writes, every character has to have some type of deep trauma. Every character has to have, like something that they're working toward. Like it's just so manic. So
This is so interesting. I asked this on Instagram, and the resounding majority of people said they would watch the Tyler Perry. So this is interesting, like hearing the opposite.
I think a lot of people just, just think about, oh, Medea, like
Yeah,
that
the
was
memories,
fun
it's like,
times
yeah.
and whatever, and they understand that as a kid that was something that I enjoyed and we could talk about as Black people, and it was a space for Black people because like there wasn't a lot of stuff to watch. And culturally, we all know Medea. We can all laugh about that. We can all quote something related to Medea or whatever. But yeah, in terms of me now being like an active adult that needs to partake in society on a regular basis and also understands the impact that media can have on our brains, whether it's subconscious or like actively conscious, I definitely feel like the mixed-ish and Blackish and so on and so forth will be less damaging.
Yeah. You get to see Medea age, which is interesting.
Oh,
True. Yeah. And then one thing I do think about too is like, I don't know if we're just more progressive as, I know we are more progressive in terms of like our generation, but I just want to see how, I would want to ask that question to like the older generation.
folk, yeah.
I definitely think
OGs,
every time they'd be like, oh yeah, Medea,
Yeah,
blah,
Tyler
blah,
Perry
blah,
for sure.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, but this is more reflective of like actual like real world scenarios now. Like the it shows like it's not just this. There's a lot more. I don't know, like variants of circumstances within the characters, and definitely lighter. So
definitely lighter.
yeah.
Interesting.
So you said resounding. How like how
I could look.
like
'Cause
we
it's
talking
just
like
like,
80-20?
It was that. Like Kenya Barris was
Dang.
like his percentage was very low. If I were to go to my archives,
do people just not enjoy the shows, which is okay?
I do have like reasons why I don't like them. I think Blackish had a moment where it was funny though.
Yeah,
for sure. I've also seen all of Grownish up to this point, just because it's something to put on.
I think
Even the most recent season.
Because there's something to put on.
It's just something to have on. It's like
oh, Joey Badass.
yeah, I'm cleaning the apartment. This is
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
I just need something playing in the background.
Yeah. It was crazy how they had college looking in Greenwich though.
No, it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
I was like, this was not college at all.
I was like, this was nice. They had a club on
I was just about to say
campus.
they just walking over to the club and stuff.
All right, here goes the percentages. Okay, so it was. Oh, so there were 3 options actually. So this is
okay.
because I had every slavery movie ever made. That's a third
God
option.
no.
What?
Yeah.
I was in the bag.
They're breaking me.
I
with
was
that
in the
one.
bag.
That's crazy.
But there were a total of
Yo.
there were over 100 people that voted. 58 people said Tyler Perry, which is about 49%. 16 said Kenya Barris, and then 37%, 44 people said every slavery movie. So
What?
you
That's
know,
whoa.
it's
That's crazy.
it's interesting though.
Yeah, those current Tyler Perry shows gonna really get you out of there, bro.
Oh, yeah, for
It's-
sure.
they became even more convoluted than you thought.
No, they're crazy.
Dang. I've not seen any. So
I've
I
only
think I
seen
should
like
watch
clips
some.
for real.
Oh,
I don't have BET
The
Plus.
Oval and all that.
I
Yeah,
don't have BET Plus.
Oh, then I will not be seeing it.
So
Why would that many people want to like the slave movies though? Like
That's
Slave
a very
movies is
large.
nuts.
I can't do
percentage.
that. I do.
Ever made, bro.
yeah, all of them.
even that Emancipation, the new joint.
I just watched that. I was cleaning an apartment while I was on.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I'm
No
not watching
thoughts on
those.
it.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I wasn't even going to ask you to elaborate, bro.
I'm definitely not watching every slave movie.
No. We are leaving that in 2022.
That's just sick, bro.
Just
you gonna get
back to back, just at like one after. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you want.
bro.
Yeah, no. They put that on the table. Like they just explain it to me. I don't even got to start. Like you know, you just
It'd
like
be
let me see how
crazy
far I can get.
If
No,
they hand you the disc and you have to put them in.
Oh my
one by
god,
one.
bro!
And they watching you, bro.
Yeah,
like, come
watch
on.
you, they say, you gotta put that in.
They just give me a stack of Roots DVDs.
see, but they
Oh,
don't want to. I feel like
come
that
on.
wouldn't be wise on their part because if I make it out after seeing how many whatever,
Oh, it's bad.
I'm tearing this whole country down. Like that would be.
It's Age of Ultron for sure, bro.
And y'all did.
I
this
will
to
not
me.
stop. I am a Winter Soldier. I am
They gotta make sure you can't leave for sure.
exactly.
Yo,
These would be the last
We cool,
movies
right?
I watch.
It's crazy.
Remember when we made you watch those movies, bro?
Oh, we was just joking.
We was joking, bro. You were free to go from
You
the
could have
beginning.
right. The
Yeah,
door was open.
It was open all
You just
the time.
ain't try it.
Come on.
no,
All
That's
the time, bro.
crazy.
Killmonger,
Yeah,
my
no,
God.
literally.
100%.
Iraq.
You say that line so hard.
Been waiting my whole life.
Yo,
That movie is absolutely crazy, bro.
crack. What the?
I was the only one that noticed that. That's why I'm dead.
Sheesh, man.
He was on us fine.
Troy, what you got for us today?
All right, so imagine this: you're presented with the opportunity, or better yet, you're presented with company, and in the midst of this company, you have someone that has the ability to completely destroy the world as we know it, and I mean like poof, gone. Earth ain't here no more. We all gone. But you know, you have the opportunity to persuade said individual, and the way you'll do it is with food. So my question to the Wholesome House today is, what dish do you think can save the world? And it can be, you know, if that's too much, it can be like something you can make or something, you know, you're just like, man, this is something really good. Like, please don't end it all for all of us.
I'm making some fire hamburger helper, bro.
I'm just saying, you know, if you feel confident behind
Oh,
that,
we go, we go for sure.
if you feel confident behind that, I will not, I will not judge you.
bro. No, we definitely out of there off that, bro.
But I would hope there's
They gonna just drop the ball. Just press the button, bro. No words, no nothing, bro.
nah.
I'm be like, I guess you ain't rock with it, huh?
I just feel like I ain't never seen a motherfucker that don't like fried chicken.
Chicken. I was gonna say tacos.
I know some motherfuckers that don't know fried chicken. They don't like fried chicken.
Really?
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, that just changed everything for me.
You gonna run into the one. He talking about I'm vegan.
I mean, fried, whatever they, cauliflower, so to speak.
Yeah, there you go.
That's not the same.
Cauliflower
With the right sauce?
Little cauliflower
It's
wings.
close enough.
No, it's not.
People get real
You get
sensitive
real
about
close.
the cauliflower wings. They be like, those are not wings.
You're right. It's cauliflower.
But like, what defines? I guess it is a wing of an animal, but I rest my
I don't know.
case.
Some people be real passionate about that, bro.
I like the chicken wing answer though.
Yeah.
It's just like
I'm trying to think of the most like delicacy.
Better than hamburger helper
Delicatessen.
for sure. Delicacy, exquisite.
Right. And
I think I'm gonna do tacos, bro.
okay.
Your tacos? Or
I think I would do
You
mine
will put your tacos up to
wow,
to save the world, bro.
save the world.
that's a tall order,
like
man.
your personal tacos.
That's a
you
big
wouldn't-
ticket.
You wouldn't have a Mexican do it, respectfully.
Maybe I'd ask for some assistance.
Yeah, I'm just like that's
Maybe.
a lot of confidence.
Some consultation.
Because there'd be a lot of taco places
Man.
that don't be for real,
real.
people, and they do not be hitting at all.
Especially these bars. I'm calling y'all out. The
Yeah,
big,
condados, stuff
super
like that.
chunky stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
Chop it up, man.
Yeah, I wasn't
Do
gonna
better.
do them like that.
Tender. You know what I'm saying? Make the tacos good. But okay.
Some love in there.
Sorry,
I like
real
that.
about that. I'm real adamant about that taco thing. I'm just sick of going places where it's cucumbers on the tacos. It's like,
Wow.
On the tacos are like
That's
in
that's
the
different.
like in the tacos, like
Oh,
stuff
wow.
like condados, Bobcat Bonnies,
Oh,
those
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
places.
Oh,
Yeah.
cucumbers. I was thinking about the
Yeah.
what you
Condados
call
got a
it that they
lane,
usually put
you
on
know.
there.
It's
They
just
do.
like
The radishes.
Yeah, it's like,
Is that what
why
they
you-
put on there?
Yeah, they put like
I've seen radishes. That's fine.
and I don't
That's-
see
yeah.
any of this in the taco though. Like the places I go will like throw that in the.
Gotcha.
I don't know if it's like palate cleansing or like just to
Yeah,
like
radishes,
compliment.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I've never seen it like inside the taco.
yeah,
The
I've
places
seen
I be
some.
going.
Sickening taco. Bakersfield does that too.
Mhm.
It's just like
Yeah, cucumbers, that's
Hey,
terrible.
The Bakersfield. I ain't been there in a minute.
yeah, same because those tacos.
Hey.
How about you? What you thinking?
I think this is being. This question is becoming a struggle for me, largely because I just watched the menu recently,
Really?
and just seeing all of those like fine dishes that were really obscure.
Just silly ass dishes.
Yeah.
We're eating the ocean. Like, yeah.
Relax, bro. Chill out.
But for this sake, something like that might actually be, that might be where the lane is. Because if we need to showcase the beauty of our planet and be like, hey, this is an edible
that one
version.
ocean was cool. They
It
had
was
on top of the
fire.
little rock,
Yes,
you know?
it was a whole like it looked beautiful.
Lord.
You're
And
going to taste
they could
salt.
smell like
Fat.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Right, protein.
Oh man.
For anyone that hasn't watched it, Troy actually,
Check it
mentioned this a while back, and I've watched it since. It is actually pretty good,
a
cool
good
movie.
flick.
Definitely, it's on HBO Max and probably still in theaters some places.
Yeah, it's good things.
And did indeed inspire this question.
Oh, okay.
But I just didn't feel like mentioning it this
Yeah.
time. But
But in terms of something that I could actually identify, well, okay, I'll say something that I can actually make. I would say probably gumbo. I make a
Ooh.
pretty sweet gumbo,
Let's
and I think they
go.
would enjoy that.
yes, sir. I
'Cause
hope they like it. If they don't like it, yeah, blow us up.
exactly, because or at least you gotta take out like a whole people, like because like if we can't satisfy your taste with this,
Ben like,
you probably
hey,
not
never
messing
gonna
with-
do it.
Ben said,
You're
hey,
not rocking with it.
he
You're
said,
not
I'm not going, but somebody else can go, bro.
Um,
He said, I put in work on this, bro.
in
Say
terms
it.
of what I can make for sure. And then outside of that, I don't know really. Shoot, call up Gordon. I'm sure he got
I'd be scared for him
something.
though. I mean, he gonna give him like, I don't know, his.
Tuna tartare.
Oh my god.
I just trying to think of like
Some crazy.
We're done.
I want to say like a
No,
steak or
literally,
something,
right.
but
We're through.
I feel
Beef
like there's a lot
Wellington.
of really like good, dishes that can be kind of polarizing. Like, you could be like, okay, this is a nice lobster dinner, but they could be like, I don't like the taste
I
of
don't
safe
like
seafood, or like the whole like, okay, well, I can't give you salmon.
So
I
I'm
can't
allergic
give
to
you
shellfish.
Rainbow
Spaghetti
trout.
is a
Like,
safe one too.
Hey, you still save the
What'd you
world.
say?
Spaghetti's safe
No
too.
fact.
I was thinking, yeah,
If it's like a
Think about help me.
classic fresh ingredients
sorry.
plate of spaghetti.
yeah, made their own pasta, everything.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
Dang.
So a pasta dish is probably a good, safe choice.
Yeah, I'm going bold. I'm thinking like curry.
They gonna think you killing them. They gonna- what is this spice?
I'm thinking.
It takes some cumin.
You
and
trying to
lose it.
poison me?
Oh,
This is too spicy.
dang. I don't know. I'm thinking of like comfort foods though. Curry.
Curry is a comfort food.
Yeah.
'Cause you got to think about the fact that whites colonized these places and did not use those spices, so that this could be a European.
If we're talking about someone that has this amount of power,
This amount of power,
history has
is
shown us.
likely an old European.
You might have to dial. He
They
said you might have to.
not rock
dial it
with
back
some
a bit.
cumin
You
or
say-
some fennel
you gotta
seeds.
chill
So you
out.
might have to
something
dial
like
it back. You might just have to.
so let's come back to the spaghetti.
that. Maybe.
Right.
Before you grab that
A
garlic or
hamburger,
onion,
no cheese.
Right. Or some buttered noodles.
before you
Man.
grab that onion
Some
and
like-
garlic powder, just
Damn.
put it back, bro.
Just, I don't know.
That
ask
salt and
yourself.
pepper. Put that paprika back.
Man, yeah.
Not
That
needed,
kills my
bro.
second one. I was thinking like pho. Or something.
Oh, they gonna really.
It's not very hot. It's very.
Yeah,
it
it's a
depends
big,
on how you.
big
That's not
ramen
bad.
bowl.
He gonna
Almost.
taste it. Ah,
Right.
you
Gonna
burned
find
me.
some
You
sort of
burned
way,
me.
bro. I'll be like, all right.
Is this an attack?
Maybe just like a
It's
piece
an
of. Maybe you just go with like a piece of fruit. Honestly,
Just give him a slice
Yeah,
of
It's
pizza.
pizza safe.
Just give him a slice of
Nice
pizza.
It's
fruit,
pizza safe.
pizza.
Everybody likes pizza.
Nah, a lot of people don't like pizza. My
Damn.
granny don't like pizza.
Yeah. Does not
For
rock
years.
with the. He's saying that all the time. He's like, nah, I do not rock with the pizza. I was like,
How do you not like pizza?
I think fruit would at least buy us some time. Like I think
Yeah.
they'd be like, okay,
A nice
This
pineapple.
is
this,
pretty
yeah, that's what I'm
good.
saying. Like it might not be like my guess might not be their favorite fruit, but I think they'll be like, okay, I enjoy this, and it's showing me that you have potential.
Yeah, something
So, like,
really, really
listen.
juicy and delicious.
Yeah,
At this point, since it sounds like it's an alien, I'm gonna go with toothpaste. Eat it.
yeah, we're cooked.
nah, that sensation though, that might be like
They might
they
mint
be like, this is okay.
It's
Like
like,
this is coming. This is waking me up a little bit.
Yeah.
You never know. They might
Man,
just
that'd be crazy.
like one of those people that don't really eat food.
Right.
Too.
Imagine how that toothpaste company would be acting after that, though. They'd be like,
We saved your life.
talking about
Oh,
9 out of 10
wow.
dentists recommend, and we save the world.
That toothpaste $40 for sure.
No, yeah, it's
Indeed.
going up. Oh yeah, gold box and everything. Like, oh yeah, bro. This will save your life.
Do y'all believe that like the different tiers of toothpaste, like do you think that actually really makes a difference? Like, you know how there's like Sensodyne or like something that's a little bit more like whatever, like, oh, it's gonna protect your enamel a little bit more or something. It's just like what actually is in this that's gonna do that truly? Or is this all just like
I think some
brand?
real.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I mean, you get like a little Dollar Tree toothpaste. It's definitely different from a Sensodyne.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
like,
levels to this.
Yeah, but there's definitely a tier where it's like, you can only get so good. They're
Yeah.
not really that different.
I wonder what the like best toothpaste is. Like in literally, first of all, it probably has no flavor. It probably tastes awful.
Yeah, it tastes terrible.
But it's just like straight chemicals.
Baking soda.
Like, oh, just flat
Actually,
baking
yeah, it would be
soda,
just baking
probably.
soda, probably, yeah.
That's crazy. Just a straight cleaning agent or something. Like,
Gross.
you don't like you don't do the baking soda toothpaste?
I have, but I'm saying like
I
if I
would-
can have like a mint, I would.
I mean, it's minty too. Like it's
Yeah,
just
it's
a little.
got a little baking soda in
Yeah.
there, though.
It's you know what's in there for sure.
Yeah. Indeed.
Speaking of just flavors and things of that nature, I want to take this to smell. What are
Good
some
smell,
of the
flavor.
like just because
Smelly
smell is just so tied to memory. It could be good memories or it could be bad memories. What are some of just like the signature smells of your entire life? Like what's something that you just know, like if you smelled this, you would either think of this or take you back to a certain situation or like what are smells that are just the smells of Jason Troy, the smells of
There's a
of
few for
John.
sure. Yellow pine saw, because that reminds me of my late grandma. It always smelled like pine sol. Just the smell of like bean soup, like 12 bean soup.
Okay.
Like that's one. Like if I ever smell a bean soup, I'm like, yeah.
That smell of fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
It's kind of, it's like a love hate, because sometimes it's like, you know, you be going somewhere, you like, I don't want to smell like fried chicken, but like the smell, but the smell is very homey.
It's super homey. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it smelled crazy in there. That's what they be saying about you.
Dog.
Or fish fry.
Yeah,
Fish fry.
It definitely stays on you.
Yeah, that makes me think of get-togethers with my family for sure.
Very nice summer barbecue.
And whatever jacket you wore, just put it outside.
Man, that's like bonfire. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You go to a bonfire, you there for 10 minutes. Like
It's bad.
It's a wrap.
And don't be there the whole time.
Because you can't even put like the hoodie you was wearing in your hamper, or else now like all the rest of your clothes like it's just steaming in the corner of your room.
Right.
One of the things that I think about is Axe body spray. And it just takes me to high school every time. Like middle school and high school.
Like he had consecutive boxes. It was an older guy.
Oh, okay.
Did he buy any
soap?
Soap?
No. But I was just like, man, like,
what?
I was like, you not coming back here no time soon.
Gotta stock up.
Crazy. Continue.
Yeah. But yeah, this is Cornelius and I were talking about this. But yeah, Axe body spray just reminds me of the locker room back in like middle school, high school. And kids used to make the little Axe bombs and stuff with the duct tape and just like just shenanigans, man.
Treacherous.
And it just was just it was just a smelly smell that just like
such
it
saturation.
Just gets, that was what I'm saying. It gets deep into your nostrils and it's just a poignant smell.
No, it's like very aggressive.
Yes, it's violent almost. It's like
very invasive.
Yeah. But it makes sense to be honest, because I feel like it is kind of like targeting that younger whatever. So like, hey, you know, I'm going through changes.
That'll be smelling like.
It just smells like sweat, like covered up. Like you can
it's
tell
like a
it's
wet
not like
smell, and then it's mixed with the
that
oomph.
Yeah.
I had to double
like
back.
you've been cutting wood with an axe, bro. That's why it's called that, bro.
God.
You just been outside, bro.
Just dewy.
Just do it, bro. Just smell like outside, bro.
Yeah. On a lighter note, another one would just be like some nice cookies, like a snickerdoodle or something.
Yeah.
That used to just fill up the house quite a bit growing up. And then, of course, you know, I'm sure I get triggered by certain perfumes and colognes and stuff just by like people that used to.
Apparently, is Dior the
That's Savage.
Savage,
Hold on, wait
like the little magnet John.
2 seconds.
Everybody's had that before.
Yeah, bro. That's like a.
It's classic. Just don't wear it all the time.
I was gonna say, man, you gotta like take that out of the
rotation.
the rotation
Here and
for
there.
real.
Also,
Okay.
too, in the summer, it's like it's a lot.
Yeah, that
Oh,
Dior Sauvage.
Yeah.
That's the, and I quote, that's the cologne for ninjas who hit women. So
I wouldn't say that because I still have it. Like I feel like it's an evening,
Personally.
it's an evening musk scent that you can only wear when your goal is to be intimate or to be close to someone.
I think so. I
Consensually,
agree.
respectfully, of course. But then there's like other stuff, like if you want like a vanilla situation or a little springy green, like.
So
Yeah. I think in moderation, it's not so bad.
what would be the proper one to put in
I
that
don't know.
category?
Whatever works for you. I think people have different scent systems.
Yeah, and the hormones, you know.
Yeah,
mixed
and then
with
it's
that,
like also you
like-
might be using a green soap, but you're using something else. Yeah, you got to know like what scents you're putting together. So I think it just depends on the person.
What do you think people's like house smells come from? Like, is that just from their belongings mixed with
Them
what
damn
they eat,
dogs.
mixed with?
Dogs for
Dogs,
sure.
for sure, man.
Oh, dogs
Them
is one
pets.
for sure.
That's a good point.
Them pants and not vacuuming the carpet.
Carpet, yeah.
I
Carpet is
say it and I mean it. Yes. Yep.
Carpet, wood too, like depending on the home age. But yeah.
That's one of the coolest things I think about, like just how you could even just like have an object from somebody's house and be like, this smells like so and so.
Yeah, like this is there, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like the stuff that they cook, too.
Yeah.
Like throughout all their time.
Throughout
Literally.
their entire time.
Like there's this light aroma we just can't quite
The
erase.
smelly smell. It just smells
Just
smelly.
Smelly.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
So I did see another question on Twitter earlier, and I'm gonna just throw it out there. So if a church accidentally cash apps you, are you sending that back or that's yours?
How much is it?
Does it matter?
If it's $1, I mean, it's like, somebody, sorry, you messed up.
Okay.
I'm
Come on,
sending
Nan
it
and
back.
boo.
So if it's like 1,000,
Oh my!
No, they're not seeing that.
Because some would call it a blessing.
that's
I'm saying,
What?
bro.
Yeah, you were in the church and he was preaching about, some money was coming your way and
You
it came
can't
your
steal
way.
from
And
the
it came
church,
your
bro.
way.
I can't steal from the church.
Is
bro.
it stealing though?
Because they sent it to you.
$1,000?
Did you go out your way to go and take it?
Someone
though?
is going to miss $1,000.
And plus,
I was missing $1,000 before I got
Oh.
it.
and wait,
Oh.
and you said a cash app, right?
Yeah.
You know how much you gotta go through for
For $100,000.
yeah, to even
True.
send that, because you gotta put your passcode in. We're talking Face ID. You're
Oh.
telling me
So
somebody did all
it
that.
was a blessing.
And I think too, if someone from the church is sending $1,000, they're sending it to someone in the church. What you could do is you could blackmail them with who was this for, because it for sure wasn't for the church or a vendor.
So
it's
maybe it
like,
truly was a blessing. Maybe this was
it was
God
intended for somebody,
exposing
but it's
this.
probably a scandal.
Dang.
So
It's a
That's your
fantastic
testimony.
you say double it, or I'm telling.
point. Wow, double it.
Because you know how you
straight
can
up.
reply to the little
No, I
cash
had to
app?
double it.
No, I didn't.
That was ridiculous.
Hey man,
Double it or pass it on. Troy, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm keeping
I
it.
already told you what I'm doing. I'm giving it back.
Why?
Man,
I'm keeping that.
1,000. Okay.
Okay, but like, okay, it's not 1,000. It's
All right.
$10.
Nah, it's $1 million. You keeping it?
I'll give some back. I don't need the phone.
If a church has $1 million, there are other problems for sure.
Bro,
Hey,
that they just
Right.
cash
Liquid?
app it? I'm saying,
You just
bro.
got that like, oh, boom.
I feel like a church in Texas might
Yeah.
Yeah,
listening right now be
100%.
like, hey, you know
One
what
of
I'm
those
saying?
big, yeah.
In the big baller club, you feel me?
They in there sweating.
Nah, they not sweating because they said I'll never cash up any of them.
I feel like the Winans got $1 million too, for sure, too.
Who?
The Winans, for sure. They
Oh,
probably got
As a
that.
full
Ooh.
family, though?
It's a full
Probably.
unit, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
They can somehow.
Account for royalties, other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
That
Yeah.
church,
Yeah, you're
is
right.
an asset.
But no, if it's
What
something small, I'm probably sending it back. If it's something large, I'm still sending it back. This sucks.
I was going to say, that's a
Fuck
pretty
this
weird.
because I want to keep it, but I'm not gonna
There's
keep
no
it.
number that can
No.
get you to keep that money.
I shouldn't.
I don't believe that.
What if you
I
cash
should
app
keep-
them
You got to
back?
think about it. What is this church doing for you? What's it doing for the people? If it's a
Listen,
good church, if they
You're like, let me
benevolent,
go
then-
to a service and decide.
Let me see how
Let me see if
Like if
something's
this is a
actually
benevolent church that's doing great
right.
stuff. in
Let
the
me see if you got some
community, okay, I
motion
get it.
for real.
this
said
is
if they-
causing a problem.
said if they
This is
preach-
causing an internal conflict, bro.
I don't think this church is really
If they
reaching
pray
to
That
you.
you
You
can.
know?
They preaching prosperity, bro. You
I didn't like
know.
that
You
song.
Hey man,
You're right. Nah, you in there for the wrong reasons, bro.
Oh,
nah,
man.
man. I
That
gotta
message
send it
didn't
back.
speak to me this week. I got it. I'm gonna keep it.
I gotta send it back.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly. It's like he was kind of off this week.
Or
you talking about that one didn't apply to me.
He
Or if
recycled
I'm-
that one
He
scripture.
misquote the scripture.
Ah,
And you
I
want
went-
this million?
I went back and checked, and that's not what that one was.
What translation is that from, Pastor?
No.
Nah, that's not any King James.
you
I
made
know.
that up.
It's, I don't know that King James.
All right, y'all.
You think black people read the Wait, serious
All right.
question. Serious question.
What's
God,
up?
Why
God
you
goes,
laughing already?
All right.
Okay,
God goes send lightning to
there's
strike
lots of
the
Bibles
boards.
that are Protestant Bibles. Do black people read the King James because it sounds like a black person? Why specifically King James?
I actually learned. Well, I learned the history of King. I forgot it, but I took a religion class like back in school. It was Christianity, and there was some obviously very unfortunate.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
yeah, we
like
don't got
reasoning
There's
why.
always that that Spellman shorty on Twitter because we were slaves. Like, dang.
No.
Absolutely.
You ask a simple question like, "Oh, why do black people use Blue Dawn soap?" Because we were slaves.
Yo.
Yeah, so it's definitely
my
some,
gosh.
unfortunate.
That's real as hell.
rooted, whatever. So I think it's now just become like the most
Word.
popular, but I think sadly, well,
I feel like tradition gotta be
Yeah,
a part of it.
tradition.
Too. Yeah.
and I think people just don't like seek out the. I feel like it's almost like extra to get something different.
Yeah, it's
it's
also
like
the
you got to be
Bible. It's
really
like-
dedicated to be like, oh, I want the new international translation. It's like you really studying, huh? Like,
It's like it's the same.
Yes,
thing.
I am.
Like,
Yes, I
it
am.
don't matter.
right? Or it's just like, someone has to be really adamant about like, okay, I need to find a translation that works better for me and I
Yeah.
can make sense of, which is great, if that's what you are in
Yes.
pursuit of. So I think that's, I think it's just the ease of finding. Isn't historically, isn't that like the number one stolen book? Like
The Bible?
Yeah.
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 Wow.
So I think they probably stealing King James most likely. So because that's what they can get access to.
Listen, they getting a word. Still not King James.
Okay, so is that wrong?
Yeah, because they
If
can't
you-
sell you the word, honestly.
I'm just saying, hey, facts. So is it if it's so wrong to steal the Cash App money? Is it as wrong to steal a Bible?
It's wrong to steal the Cash App money if we're calling it stealing, which is what I was kind of trying to find a loophole in. And then for the person that's stealing the Bible,
So you want the money, bro? You trying
No.
to find the loophole?
no.
Money.
First, for the person stealing the Bible, I don't know if that's bad. I don't know how to tackle that one. But for the money, listen, I'm not gonna keep it. But if I don't give it back, I'm gonna disperse it in a good way. Try
To
to
the people in
disperse it
church,
in the
huh?
best way
Yeah.
possible. You feel me? We gonna start with a little bit, see how that work. All right, cool. How can we maximize this?
I'm
And
screaming.
just keep it going. I'm gonna be real strategic if I'm stealing it.
Makes sense.
I'm trying to make sure you're not the purchases aren't cursed now.
Absolutely not.
Well,
Every
Let me go
dollar
buy a
and
Lambo.
dime.
You immediately get to an accident.
Oh my gosh.
Slam straight into a tree.
It just
I
blows
don't know
up.
what happened. Jesus took the wheel. That's what happened.
Like, literally.
Nah, literally, bro. Intervene for
and
sure.
took you out of there.
I'm like, nah, we gonna bring some people to the promised land with this. That's what we gonna do.
Oh my gosh.
We got time for like one or two more. What y'all got?
What everyday skill becomes what everyday skill becomes suspicious if you're too good at it?
I like that question.
Every day.
Every
Are we all doing this every day, or like what is?
I
You
feel
do
like
it. You do it pretty often.
That makes me
someone
suspicious.
go, 'cause my
Makes you-
opinion-
enough that it
Mine's
makes you
gonna be
suspicious.
wild if every
How
day-
wild? Everything?
It's
I
an
mean-
everyday task though.
Every day. So for example, like say like I was like really good at eavesdropping or something, and then somebody like I eavesdropped on a convo and like somebody had like an inside joke or something that they had and I'm laughing at it. But it's like I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like, how the frick did you hear that joke?
Exactly.
You weren't there. Like I heard it through the wall.
I don't know how to answer this one. There's not a lot of everyday tasks for real.
I feel
That's
like
what I'm like every single day is what's kind of tripping me. Like super
Because the shit
simple.
you do every day is like you eat, you shit, you go to sleep.
I feel like if you are incredibly efficient at opening a door, I might be suspicious. And I mean like to the point where
Do tasks.
I don't even see you do it. The door just opens. You're very, very good
What
at
did
opening
you
doors.
use?
I
didn't see.
what happened there? I need to know. I need to understand more. I feel like that's where my mind goes. Like if you do something really, really, really good, I'd be like,
I would say
this nigga's a robot.
getting dressed and undressed. Like if you can do that in like a second,
Turn my
or
head.
you, that's what I'm saying. Like if you have like one fluid motion that can get everything off, like boom.
You could be in theater though. They change fast.
I know, but you could also be in like you grew up in an orphanage where like like
no.
All you did
right, you know, like it could be all types
to
of
fill the time.
yeah. So
Time
yeah,
yourself.
I would
Ooh, that
definitely
was 2
be
seconds.
like that was that'd be impressive though, nonetheless. But that is something that I do every day is get dressed and undress. So I'm trying to think of other things that I do regularly. No one's gonna be upset about me brushing my teeth super thoroughly.
Yeah.
Right.
Just doing everyone a salad for real. So imagine you're bad at brushing your teeth and you do it every day.
Damn. Yeah, that's bad.
What about people who are really good at like remembering faces?
I would be suspicious.
But I'm really good at remembering. I don't like that. You just be knowing.
But I feel like, okay, how about this? It can get you in trouble. Because imagine like somebody's in like a witness protection program. They got a whole different name and everything.
Oh,
and you're just like,
true.
hey, what's up? So there's like, bro, chill out.
They've been talking about thank you, bro. Somebody been tailing you all this time. They're like, thank
right.
you, bro. We wasn't sure, but we got it now.
And you're just like, dang.
My B, bro. My fault, OG.
I didn't notice what happened to you. I was just trying to say what's up. And then you just see them get, wheeled away in a white van, never to be seen again. Because you were just so good at remembering who they were.
Oh yeah.
That's quite the scenario.
They said, and I got this from it was like a Reddit post. There was a little thing they did on Instagram, but one somebody said too was like being too calm. And like I guess like real stressful situations.
It's like what's
like being too calm and like a real like
Hey, this man too collected,
Have
bro.
you been in this specific situation?
Right, do you
before?
know what happens next? Or something?
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's okay.
Oh.
Because imagine you get in like you see a car accident right in front of you or something like that. It's it's just another accident. It's like, what's up?
Nah, exactly, bro. You too
That's
you too desensitized, bro.
Pardon?
Right.
Like, oh.
No way.
That's a good one. I don't know if I have one.
They said too, shuffling cards, like someone who's really good at shuffling cards.
If you do
Why
something
suspicion,
too
though?
efficiently.
Just
Yeah,
Sleight of
that or
hand?
like rolling dice probably. Like, where
Oh,
it's like,
yeah. 7.
where did you develop this skill?
Right. How many times did you flip these cards?
Not really.
Were you in jail? I'm just saying. I had a question though.
What's up?
I've been seeing it on Twitter a lot. The mall scenario.
Oh,
We was talking about that. We was just
the-
talking about that earlier.
The,
Oh, dang.
No, like before we
Mhm.
started shooting and everything. You talking about the gorilla and
Yeah, or
Yeah.
it was a 3.
5 black mambas.
Oh.
yeah, 5 black mamas are a gorilla.
Shit.
You gotta survive in the mall for 24 hours with either 1 silverback gorilla or 5
gorilla for sure.
black mambas. And
Why?
and we were saying it's gonna be in like a Somerset. We were saying it's like
That's
a
what-
Somerset
yeah, like a-
size
if
mall.
You have the whole
Definitely
mall?
can't
Whole
be the
mall.
snakes, bro.
Oh, bro, the gorilla is gonna be so distracted because it's not naturally a predator.
Yeah.
It's gonna be doing
Oh,
something else.
there you go.
Whereas
That's what
the
Ben was
mambas are
saying.
like,
And there's too many.
I know
of
it's
them,
somebody
bro.
in this building.
I sense.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like the
Snake
gorilla,
come
he
out
might
to
get
somebody.
distracted or some shit, and it's like, okay, I'm cooling.
Right, gorilla
Right,
at
type
Auntie
beat.
Anne's.
Yeah,
just go,
exactly.
just go crazy.
You said, but
It's
them
like he
snakes
said,
are on
he's
alert.
smooth.
Just
Right.
smashing, but that
The mambas are different.
they said
Oh
that
my
mamba
God.
only got a thirst for vengeance, bro. It's only hungry for your demise.
Oh my God, yo.
So I'm not even gonna eat you.
Just watch you. Just go watch you suffer.
Right, I just don't want you in my vicinity, so
Yeah,
I gotta handle that.
That is terrible.
Let's stay cool about you. Talking about, dang, you only had 13 hours left, bro. You was almost there. You was getting there, bro.
Everybody come out with the cameras.
They were bent
I
over and
didn't make
under.
it.
Right, I didn't think you was gonna make it this far.
You just sitting there poisoned, bro.
Literally dying.
Just dying.
There's
bro.
nobody gonna help me.
They just got
Dying
you on.
slowly.
They
Got
like,
you
that's-
on camera, like
At least the gorilla gonna get you dealt with quick.
No, yeah.
Man,
If it comes to that.
I mean, if you run into him, yeah, you're
Yeah.
one punch, you're done, bro.
you said Somerset.
Yeah.
He gonna throw me from the rich part
No,
to
that's
the.
what
From
we
Neiman-
was saying.
so I said I'm hiding out in Neiman
How's
Marcus
the
or
gorilla?
something.
I mean, it's gotta get
Yo.
upstairs.
He go,
True.
boy.
You
I'm
could, that's
done
what I was
for
saying.
it.
You could probably lose a gorilla strictly off of just like if
Just
in
going up the
the, in the event that
Yeah.
like you all do interact, and like you could probably use your agility. 'Cause,
Yeah. You could juke that nigga for sure.
You're not juking. You're not juking the mamba, bro.
no, mama's on
You
your
good.
head.
Plus, there's 5 of them.
They nipping
Oh
your
yeah,
ankles.
Yes.
you gonna get
5?
past
That's
one.
bad.
And we were saying like don't let them be organized, like dispersed across. Like
Oh, yeah, it's
we
bad.
talking about one on the bridge,
Bro, literally at the end of the people mover, bro. He
You
said
thought
they
you
gonna be.
fooled me.
You're not getting past
Come on,
here,
it's
bro.
2 that way and 2 that way. So where we going?
Oh my gosh.
Then
bro.
now you see him. You do do the math, there's one missing. Where he?
Oh no!
You look up.
He in,
Right
I'm
in
saying
the
he
walls.
in the vents, bro.
You just hear. Just break it up the wall. Just headbutting the wall, trying to get out.
He's talking about it's either him or us. Which one you want? Oh shit! You're not getting out here unscathed either way, bro.
Unscathed is crazy.
He's gonna be like, you should have chose the gorilla. That was your first.
Imagine his voice probably.
You chose wrong, buddy.
That was your first mistake.
That was the first mistake.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and also just we were saying the gorilla, like you can hear them coming. Like
Yes.
you can know far in advance that he's starting to approach this side.
See him from over there. Like,
That's terrifying. But you have time to react though.
Yeah.
By the time you see the black
really?
mamba, it's
Yeah,
too late.
It's already
It's
too
too
late.
late.
way too late.
Right. You can't hear them coming. I thought they were rattlesnakes at first, so I was like, "Oh yeah, the
you
monkey
wanna hear
for sure."
the-
Yeah. But then someone who I know who has been around rattlesnakes was like, "Oh no, it's not always like that." I said, "Oh,
Oh, they move in silence too.
yeah," and I
Ooh.
said,
They stop rattling.
Right. Playtime's over.
Literally,
"Rattlesnakes, you
like,
never hear a single rattle." You're like, "Oh."
No, after it gets you, bro, just start rattling. Just start rattling super loud. It's
The
celebration.
celebratory rattle.
That's crazy.
The work is finally done.
That's crazy. It is 5 minutes.
Like a mariachi band, bro.
No, that's sickening.
Like,
You just
yes,
foaming out the mouth.
mission complete.
Like, you know,
Yo,
Our work is finally done.
we can finally rest.
because you know they're not gonna rest till they get you.
God, for 24 hours, I'm like, go to sleep.
I couldn't sit right. Somebody was in this mall.
That's what Ben was saying too, man. He's like, you just gotta focus on not going to sleep either, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
stay
With
wired.
either of them, you gotta stay
You
up.
gotta stay for all vigilant the whole time, bro.
Would it be worse to be caught lacking by the gorilla or by a snake?
What do you mean by worse?
Like, I feel like if the gorilla gets me, I'm probably waking up unless he just done for. I feel like he really will pick me up and throw me around. I'll be like, dang.
Like,
Oh, like while you're asleep, just
You know, I'm just like,
crush you, or
yeah.
well, you're not supposed to sleep in this situation.
yeah, for sure.
If I end up asleep,
Yeah.
because you know I'm human. You feel me? It's a big mall,
Yeah, you find the Macy's, find a bed.
right? I might be trying to buy.
I'm
some
sleeping
time.
in the Tesla or something. Like,
Oh
You could do that
yeah.
unless he like.
Them snakes getting in there.
Nice.
Unless he
Snakes getting in
I
there,
thought-
but the-
unless he got
For
something
sure.
against Elon Musk.
Yeah, he can knock it over and then you up. Like,
Oh, then you kind of trapped for
yeah,
real.
it's bad for you.
But still, at least it's not just I'm just on the bed getting pummeled right out the gate.
Just
You can
punching.
move the bed maybe like
Do a
to,
quick
like,
roll.
into a dressing room or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I feel like from that bite, I probably won't wake up, so I'm probably through.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, you not. Yeah.
You're done.
You start dreaming of getting bit by.
Then you try to wake up.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I can't move. You're like, I can't move.
this wasn't a dream. Oh
This wasn't
no,
a dream.
no. That's
They were like,
terrible.
he was 30 minutes away, bro. Ooh.
They said we was gonna keep letting you sleep. Honestly,
Honestly, we
We
waited
said
to the
we-
last minute. We was like,
They all just having a conference around you.
right?
Yeah.
Well,
Dang,
we could
I
have got
can't
you
believe.
sooner, to be honest. But
Yeah.
Right, like they got him in the dicks,
Yeah, I
not
saw
the
you.
Macy's.
You was in REM sleep. I saw the eyes move. You want to let you enjoy that, you know.
Right. So you was deep.
Yo,
You feel me?
man.
Tough. So yeah, gorilla for sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, I'm thinking that's a good time.
It is.
Good time to call it. So, shout out the gorillas and black mambas that are listening today.
Shout out to all the animals listening, bro. We
You
ain't
know.
talked about animals in a minute, I feel
Yeah,
like.
we had to
Yeah.
get away from that for a little while.
Hey,
It's becoming our identity.
But we back.
no facts.
Exactly. But I want to say thank y'all for tuning in each week and continue to like, comment, subscribe, share these videos, share the reels, share the TikToks, share the shorts too. You feel me?
Man,
Because those be going up and we appreciate y'all banging with us. And what episode is this?
48.
48.
48.
48.
48.
48.
48. Hey. Listen, thank y'all for
48.
listening, watching 48 episodes. And with that, March, I'm out of here.
I just want to second that. I do appreciate all the engagement up until this point. We're approaching a year. Again, this is kind of our countdown to officially making it to a year. So, yeah, thanks for all the love. We got a lot of cool stuff coming soon as well. We was camped out at the Panera just brainstorming, you know.
Listen, cooking with grease.
For
cooking.
you, the people.
Exactly.
For
so
you.
Be on the lookout. And, yeah, I'm signing out as well.
Yeah, it's Wavy J, man. Another great episode with the guys, man. Had a great special guest today. Thank you for coming
sir.
once again. Like Ben said, man, I second that, man. We got a lot of good things on the way, man. I'm really excited about this year, you know what I'm saying? And years, following, you know what I'm saying?
The big picture.
Yeah, just cool being on politicking with y'all for real.
Long time coming.
Yes, actually.
For those who are search engine fans or search results or whatever you want to call yourself,
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's the
That's
first time I heard you
hard,
say
bro.
that.
Wow.
it's been in the oven for a while. Merch goes up on the website. You can find that on all my socials at Srch Engn, SRCHENGN. Hoodies, tees, totes, drum kits. There's a whole dollar tape on there of Plug and B songs. Just bask.
You love the Plug and B, yo.
Listen.
Merch. So tap in with that. And yeah.
Turn them up. All right. We out.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful week, y'all.
Yeah.